My name is Padraig Higgins and I come from outside a village called Shannonbridge, which is in West Offaly. I'm married to Joan and we had 4 sons. I have Colin, Anthony, Darrell and James. James was the youngest, he was 6. I was working off the farm, so it was busy. All the lads was involved in the farming, with us to be all helping out at some stage. There was no room for playing around them days anyway. James was a sort of little fella because he was the youngest. He appeared to be the hardest because maybe he had to be. He was a bit of a tomboy, but he'd be out with us, helping us. And I'd have encouraged that because I think it's very important for children growing up on a farm to be aware of what's going on the farm as well. It was on the 19th of January 2008. We were going off to do some work on that farm. James couldn't come with us that day because his mother Joan was to bring him to get his first pair of glasses. He came back home then, of course, he was all excited and he wanted to show them to his grandfather. He headed across the yard, which he would several times some days, because his grandfather only lived maybe 50 or 60 metres across the farmyard. As far as his mother was concerned, he was going down to show them the glasses. He said he was heading over there. So she waited for 10 or 15 minutes and followed on down to see how he got on, and then had realised that he hadn't got there. Previously to that, I had dug a hole in the garden, and it was to collect the rainwater off the roof of the sheds and pipe it into this hole and fill it with stones, and that it would soak away in its own time. It was a wet day, so there was water in the hole, probably a metre of water. When I looked there, I seen the little green cap that he'd be wearing normally floating around on top of the water. That's where my eldest son, Colin, found him. He picked him up and gave him to me. He was lifeless. There was no hope, but you always try. So we rang the local Gardaí and told them the story, and they said that the rain shawl. He was brought off to hospital, brought us to a room where James was laid out, all very child-friendly. Just looked as if he was asleep, but of course he wasn't. It's something that I'll never forget. It was a shock to the community, never mind to the family, just the whole area. It's something that you never expect. You never expect someone young to lose their life in such a simple way. It's something that you have to live with. You try to be as normal as you can, but it's always there in the back of your mind. You're always wondering if I'd done something different, and the what ifs and all the questions, and they still continue. There's an organisation set up called Embrace Farm. They're a great help to deal with farm accidents that's life-changing and farm fatalities. To me, James never grew up. He'd be 18 now, but if he was alive, but he's still 6-year-old to me. He'll be always 6-year-old. There's always a space at the table. We light a candle the whole time every day. There's a candle lit here the whole time. Yeah, there's always that vacancy. That's life now. That's the way it has to be. The day before the accident, I didn't think that hole was a danger. Hindsight is a great thing. There's dangers around the farms that people doesn't see. I didn't see. Now I see them. The most important advice is to slow down. Farming by its nature has got busier because more people are working off farm. You have a shorter amount of time to do jobs. Just slow down. And when you're going to do a job, think about it first, size it up. Think of the safest way to do it, not the quickest way.